G'day, Mark here from Tempest Tools. This video is about the part library. So I'm going to start with a quote that I've calculated, and I'm going to show you one way of getting these two parts into the customer's part library. It's important to note that you need to have a customer assigned and it needs to be calculated. And that includes any secondary processes as well, like even folding. Make sure that you have all of the necessary processes assigned and it's calculated. And then once you've got the customer assigned, it's really quick and easy. You just click Actions and then Send to Part Library. The reason I mention the customer being assigned, you can see here I've got a quote with no customer assigned, and when I go to Actions, you can see there's it's grayed out. So it's important to make sure that the customer is assigned. The other option or way of getting the part into the customer's part library is, again, make sure your customer is assigned and it's calculated. If you mark the quote as issued and then you mark the quote as ordered, that part also gets sent to the part library for you under that customer. So what I'm going to do now is jump into the customer central page. So that's under your hamburger symbol, just in here, and then down to customer central. If your customer is not visible in the list here, there's a search window at the top where you can search for it. Mine is, so I can just select it here. And then I'm going to click on Part Library. And as you can see, the parts are sitting there with a specific ID assigned to them as well. The other feature of this page is fixing prices. So what you can do is you can fix a part to a certain price. If you don't put a date in, ToolBox won't alert you when that price has expired. Putting a date in will alert you. So I'm going to say here, I'm going to keep it at $100 until the 31st of October. And then whenever that part's added from the library, it's going to flag to me that it's expired. So now when I go back to the main quote page of ToolBox and create a quote and assign that customer, I will have access to all of those three parts. So if I go 007, so make sure your customers are assigned and then add parts, and then as you can see there's the part library, and there we are. So I can now go, okay, I want 10 of those, 34 of those, and 100 of those. And as you can see, as soon as you assign a quantity to a part, you'll notice that it gets added to the cart up the top here, and then to add it to the quote, you just click the orange button and the page will upload and you'll be sent back to the quote. I'll point out too, there's a difference between just a general part library and one that's been fixed. You get a little icon in here as well. If you found that video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And please comment if you would like to see any other videos that you haven't seen in the playlist. There's a big playlist that we've got there to have a look through. Thanks for watching.